Eminem disses have ruined so many lives and careers. Messing with Eminem is something you never want to do. Allow us to show you some of the people he dissed and how bad it affected them. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Machine Gun Kelly.
Ready? I'll tell you, I had a clip ready. I heard Kill Shot and I put that back in the holster. I'm like, oh, word. All right.
A simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. Go for it.
This is a few years in the making that finally exploded in 2018 and proved once and for all that you don't screw with Eminem. Before 2018, Eminem wasn't in his best place in regards to his rap career. Many people were calling him out for not being his old self. So he decided to do an album in secret called Kamikaze. And in it, he went and insulted Machine Gun Kelly, amongst others. Of course. Why him? Well, he made a mistake by making a not so smart tweet about Eminem's daughter Haley, and nobody says anything about Eminem's daughter that can be taken the wrong way and gets away with it. So Eminem stewed for 6 years and then blasted him on Kamikaze. To his credit, MGK didn't take this lying down and created what many feel was his best rap song ever in the diss track Rap God, which was a pun on rap. To his credit, MGK didn't take this lying down and created what many feel was his best rap song ever in the diss track Rap Devil, which was a pun on Rap God, which Eminem has called himself, and it's a song title too. When Rap Devil came out, Eminem wasted no time coming back and creating his own diss track called Kill Shot. It was perfectly constructed to break down Rap Devil into all of its parts and insult MGK in every single way that mattered. This is Eminem we're talking about after all. The man knows how to make a diss track. Sure enough, not only did Kill Shot, which was only a lyrics track, no music video, get more views and listens than Rap Devil, it effectively ended the feud. Even MGK himself noted in an interview that he wouldn't respond to Kill Shot and made a line about how he had a retort, but just decided to pocket it. Right. Not long after their beef, MGK put out a track that was basically him in depression talking about the dark side of life, which makes you think that Eminem put him on that mental path. Word to the wise again, don't insult Eminem's daughter ever. This isn't even the craziest impact diss Eminem has done. Stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss the last spot on this list. Drake.
With hip-hop, people took that line and thought you were indirectly talking about Drake.
When it comes to the top of the rap game in the rap world right now, Drake is most definitely at number 1 because of his constant output of tracks and albums. Eminem is near the top, but mainly more as a legend rapper versus some of the current crop who are aiming to rival Drake. Eminem is in the twilight of his career and he knows that. That doesn't mean the two haven't butted heads before. Drake and Eminem worked together on a song with some other rappers, with each rapper having their own verse in the track. The song was a hit when it came out and many praised Eminem for his lyrics. However, Drake later did a concert that used that song and the other rappers, but they didn't bring Eminem with them, which rubbed a lot of people the wrong way for reasons that hopefully are obvious. And yeah, Slim Shady wasn't too pleased either. The two apparently made up later on as Drake started to sing the song at another concert and then Eminem appeared on stage to do his piece. However, it was believed last year that when Eminem released his diss album Kamikaze, he had a spot in his song Lucky You that was aimed at Drake. Here is the lyric in question. I got a couple of mentions, still I don't have any manners. You got a couple of ghostwriters, but to these kids it don't actually matter. They're asking me what the F happened to hip hop. I said I don't have any answers. To be clear, this set of lyrics is about ghostwriting or the act of having someone else write a song that you sing, and yet you take all the credit for it. Eminem is very much against this and Drake has stated that he is too, but he's also been accused of ghostwriting by others in the past. So people put 2 and 2 together and made this a diss for Drake, but Eminem was very open and honest in saying that this isn't the case. Drake is always going to be in my good graces because he did something for one of my daughters that I will never forget, and he will always be in my graces for that, Eminem said. And I like Drake. What I'm telling you with these lines is I don't know what's real and what's not at this point, because you hear about this rapper, that rapper, whatever. I'm telling you that I don't do it. He noted, never have and never will. If I ever need a ghostwriter, I need to just effing put the mic down. I don't know about you, but I feel really happy about this because oftentimes we see people diss each other even when they don't have to. Here, Eminem went out of his way to explain why he and Drake are good, and apparently Drake really did earn that respect, which is always nice to know. Eminem is oftentimes tied to the people he disses for his various reasons, personal or not, but he does have a lot of respect for various rappers in the game right now, big and small, as long as they respect the genre and those who have come before them. He's game for them doing their thing. Drake is proof of that. Eminem's ex and mother.
I don't know if he was a good husband or not, really. He's the only husband I've been with, so I can't compare him to anybody else.
Eminem's life has been nothing if not troubled. His father abandoned his mother and him when he was only a few years old. Then his mother had a hard time keeping a job, which affected Eminem heavily as they moved around. Eminem's resentment against his mother went into the song Cleaning Out My Closet, where he revealed some of the things that his mother had done to both him and herself over the course of his youth, including substance use on her part and physical mistreating on him. She actually tried to sue him for slander. It didn't work, but it was something that definitely affected her deeply. Then there was his now ex-wife wife Kim, who he had a very turbulent relationship with during his career, including getting divorced and then getting remarried to her. They had a daughter named Haley too, but when they decided to separate, he tried to be fair and do shared custody of Haley, but she went behind his back and she tried to get full custody and make sure he couldn't see her anymore. He fired back in many ways, including a song called Kim, where he got very personal and vengeful and even took his hate to the stage to help show his fans just how angry he was about the situation. True, the situation worked itself out, but not before some very hateful things were said, and the two have never truly reconciled. Don't mess with Eminem, that's something everyone needs to know, including the new age rappers like 6ix9ine. His career was not the same after Eminem dissed him. We'll get with specifics, stay tuned. 6ix9ine.
And I know they miss me, all you mumble rap kids, colorful hair, can't compare to the lyrical phenomenon that's right here.
For this one, instead of talking about who Eminem has dissed right off the bat, let's talk about how for some reason Eminem hasn't dissed the mumble rapper known as 6ix9ine. To be clear, there have been plenty of disses thrown at mumble rappers, but it's odd that he hasn't thrown shade at 6ix9ine. Why should we care that he hasn't thrown anything at 6ix9ine? Because 6ix9ine's an idiot. He's everything that Eminem despises, including being a mumble rapper, not having respect, not doing songs in any ways that are meaningful, and on and on. And one time via a deleted Instagram post, 6ix9ine once said that he was a better lyricist than Eminem. Yes, he said that, and obviously it's ridiculous. Again, Eminem has made his thoughts and feelings very clear in terms of how he feels about mumble rap as a whole, but if there was ever a time to go off on a singular person for being a disgrace to the rap profession and starting beef with people for nothing more than to get more attention, which for the record is a reference to 6ix9ine as he's done that tons of times, that time is now. The 6ix9ine court case turned the rapper into a snitch, and despite having a lot of big moments, once he got out of prison in April, many consider his current situation as one of a freefall. If we're being honest here, it would make our lives so much more fun knowing that Eminem was the one to put the final nail in 6ix9ine's rap coffin. It may be too much to hope for, but why not dream? Don't screw with Eminem, Limp BIZKIT.
Personally, that M is a good rapper, he's a better MC, but I think that in a fight, Everlast will whip his ass. Now come on, dog.
This one in particular is from the earlier days of Eminem's career, back when Limp BIZKIT was honestly one of the biggest bands around, especially in terms of groups. The group and Eminem were actually friends for some time, but then a series of events and choices led to them having a falling out. Mainly, Limp BIZKIT decided to diss Eminem and then go and support one of his rivals in the rap world. If you can't tell, that's a really bad idea, as they were about to find out. When Eminem heard about this, he fired back with a diss track called Girls, where he lays into the group viciously, especially DJ Lethal, and let's just say he really didn't hold back, because he felt personally betrayed by this group. As you might have guessed, the feud ended after this diss track, and Eminem proved once again that you don't mess with him unless you're sure you can take what's coming next. Also, it should be noted that Limp BIZKIT is no longer making music, Eminem is, so you can make of that what you will. Rihanna.
First thought. The second thought was, of course I'll do a song with Eminem. Like, that's just something that doesn't come around every day.
Regardless of who you are, there's no doubt a time when you've gone and said something you regret. For rappers, this can sometimes go into a song you make. And yeah, Eminem was a partaker of that, and against someone he honestly cares for in Rihanna. You see, he once wrote a song called Things Get Worse back in 2009. At this point in time, a certain incident was going on between Rihanna and Chris Brown. It was very public and everyone had a side on the issue. So much so that Eminem apparently during a recording session made a special verse for the song where he said, "I'm not playing, Rihanna. Where'd you get the VD at? Let me add my 2 cents. Of course I side with Chris Brown. I'd beat up too. I'd beat up down too if she gave my an itch now." Now, to be clear, it didn't get released on the song. In fact, the song got released 2 years later and didn't feature anything close to this. So it's possible that Eminem got more information and decided not to blast Rihanna because she was in the right and Chris Brown was a jerk. It's honestly impossible to know what led to what. Plus, Eminem in recent years has made it very clear how much he loves Rihanna. They even made a song together in 2013 and it stated they dated a few times. So they're clearly close on some level, which was enforced by a spokesperson for Eminem after the leak happened. After Eminem recorded it, he scrapped it and rewrote it. Obviously, he and Rihanna have a great relationship, obviously, but you almost have to wonder what would have happened if he kept the lyric in the track. Given he was at peak popularity in 2009, it would have gotten a lot of attention on both him and Rihanna. Yes, we can be thankful it didn't happen, but this was a close call, and it could have had a big impact on both of their careers and their eventual relationship. Mariah Carey.
Yo, that sounds like Mariah Carey.
Somehow, someway, it was decided by Eminem and Mariah Carey that they should go and be a couple. Yeah, we don't get it either, but it happened. And as you likely guessed, it ended less than amicably. And then someone decided to take it to the next level. You see, for all her greatness and glory and style, Mariah Carey is very much a diva. This has been noted by many people over the years, including her own fans. She'll go and rage against someone just because she feels she can. So when her relationship with Eminem fell apart, she decided to make the song Obsessed, which insulted Eminem in numerous ways. Eminem responded responded with a track called The Warning, where he did a literal warning of stating that Mariah needed to back off, else he'll have the world hear about their more intimate moments, which she no doubt wouldn't want to be exposed to the public at large. After finding out about the song, CAREY did indeed stop cold, and it's not hard to see why. She's a diva, and divas don't want more dirt out there about them. She would eventually go on to talk about Eminem years later via a book, but it wasn't a violation of the warning she got. Seriously, how did these two ever date? Donald Trump.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Donald Trump? Probably not.
Now, usually rappers are one of the last people to get political because they're usually the ones getting oppressed by the law and thus are trying to avoid it at all costs. But sometimes they lash out and use their songs to make political statements to try and change things, like with what NWA did with F the Police and certain other songs. But for Eminem, he didn't go after the government. He went after the man leading the government of the United States. Eminem took on Donald Trump. In a rather infamous bit, he did a 4-minute freestyle on rap. He did a 4-minute freestyle rap on BET once and had most of it focused on Donald Trump. Now, while many noted in reactions to that freestyle rap that it wasn't the best that Eminem has ever done, is that really what we should focus on here? I don't think it is. He was trying to speak the truth about what was going on in the country in regards to Trump, and every insult that he spewed in that freestyle rap is backed up by facts. This wasn't a diss track that was made weeks before. It was a freestyle rap from the heart that he wanted to show his frustration on. When the rap went live on Twitter, it got retweeted over 500,000 times, and even people who aren't associated in the genre in the slightest took note of the freestyle beef and praised Eminem for what he did, including outspoken journalist for ESPN Keith Olbermann. Now, usually that would be the end of it, except Trump apparently made a move against Eminem, and Eminem decided to detail it in Kamikaze, sent the Secret Service to meet me in person to see if I really think of hurting him, or ask if I'm linked to terrorists. I empathize with the people this evil serpent sold the dream to that he's deserted. Eminem later would go on to support Joe Biden, even lending him Lose Yourself to help try and inspire voters to get out there and vote to help change the nation. That shows you just how much he wanted to fix things and how much he hates Donald Trump and likely still hates him. And there you go, a look at Eminem and the times that his disses have crossed many lines, affected many lives, and how it all went down. Are you surprised by how many times Eminem went after people for a variety of reasons? Which of these disses and beefs did you find the most entertaining as they were going down? Do you think that Eminem is done doing serious diss tracks, or do you think he's just waiting for the right one to bring him back once again? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe. I'm King Trending, and I'll see you next time on the channel.
A simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We will be giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's really your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. Go for it.